Good morning, all of you. Partha Sarathi garu, namaskaram, and thank you for accepting our invitation. I also welcome all my colleagues, Dr. Rajnikant, Dr. Sunil George, my other dear colleagues, Sham, Dr. Disha, Colonel Venugopal, and my dear students out there. So a warm welcome to all of you. I can see that there's a lot of excitement from the videos that I see. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of hard work that's gone into it. And I can see that you people are finding me as a hurdle in between you and the sports and also the cultural activities, but that's academic institutions. We'll have to listen to what the wise men will speak, so I will expect you to take some learnings from Partha Sarathi garu. What symbiosis looks at is active learning. One said by Einstein saying that things that are countable may not count, but those that count are not countable. Now this, when I heard the statement, then that rung a signal or a bell in my mind saying that there are several things that symbiosis in fact brings in the form of active learning to you. There is a CGPA that you can carry, which is countable. There are number of certificates that you will be doing, they are countable. Now what they say is that something which is countable sometimes don't count. Then what counts? Experiences count. The leadership that you learn counts. The attitude that you develop counts. But you can't measure those things. You can't measure those things. So where are you going to get all those things from? Is when the concept of active learning comes in. It's not just the classroom that where you're sitting for 45 or 55 minutes in the classroom. It's not just that, but beyond that, where you have hands-on experience of whatever you have been doing. SYNERGIA in this Management Fest. A big round of applause for this.
So happy morning to all of you. Happy morning, everybody here. So we are all focused on you, your directors, faculty, of course, entire auditorium is focused on you students. Particularly, I was very impressed by the both fusion, it was a fusion dance rather, and also the songs were both traditional and modern combined. I am particularly impressed. I am fan of Shreya Ghoshal, so Lagjagale. It was so awesome. Now the pace of change or pace of technology, as we call it, is 10x every year, as of now. But with the quantum, probably I don't know, it is 100x or 1000x in the days to come. I feel we are fortunate generation. We have seen in the villages, we traveled in, bullock carts. We have crossed the streams. We were in the fields. We have seen our childhood. There was nothing, only kabaddi, kho-kho, all such games, gilli danda, and so many other games which you may not even recognize. And we have also seen all other revolutions which you call, the green revolution, the industrial revolution, and we have also seen the information revolution. The fourth revolution, which has already begun probably, that's you call it probably Industry 4.0, is already there. Because all this has implication for you, for your life, and also for your careers. Because you are all future managers and future leaders, whatever is happening around you, around the world, is of very much importance because we are living in a global village. Entire 8 billion minds are almost connected through cloud. So 8 billion is all one now. Whatever innovation takes place in the globalized world, every day, every hour, every minute, some innovation is going on someplace, and within few seconds it is there. It is reaching everybody. That is the pace of, technological revolution where we are living in. And you don't know the next 1 or 2 decades, what kind of shape this society will take, this world will take. Nobody is able to exactly assess. At least we were having some idea as to what is going to happen in the next decades. But for you, it's something unbelievable what is going to happen in the next 10 years or 2 decades rather. For the first time I am visiting management institution, and before I came here, I was trying to understand how important is this management education, because every day we deal with doctors, engineers, or legal luminaries, or chartered accountants. These are the 4 mainstreams in the society. The 5th important mainstream, and who will manage world in the days to come, you are the future leaders. As far as I am concerned, I have to assume as a speaker that you do not know anything. That must be my assumption, otherwise I cannot give any talk to you. Anyway, without taking much of time, I only mention that your education will give a vision. That's very, very important feature of your education. Because I have seen the legendary figures who created wealth in India as well as world. I have got a very huge list of names, right from Ratan Tata. I need not mention about their contribution or their work or their greatness. Sunil, Mittal, Anand Mahindra, lot of girls are there. Kannalal Kidwai. These four names, they are from Harvard Business School. Rahul Bajaj, I still remember in 1985 when I was selected for Indian Forest Service to start with long back. So I went to Delhi and it was 85. You know, those were the days when campaign for Bajaj scooters was going on. I bought a scooter in New Delhi and took it to Dehradun where I had my training. I put up my family. So Rahul Bajaj was a product from, I think, MIT. He has done engineering then, also management. Mangalam Birla, there was no need for him to go for any management education, but he has done MBA in London B School. So, that's how I am reading a list of names in different fields, right from business to politics, including bureaucracy. Now, half of the civil servants, IIT, IIM and UPSC. This has become a norm in the recent past. Now, half of our collectors might be technocrats, those who have done IIT and IIM and somehow landed in administration. Politics, I don't want to mention any name. Chetan Bhagat is also from IIM Ahmedabad, I think. So many success people. And all major products are, products of management education. Brand names have become product names. Whether it is Xerox or PC, PC is also IBM. It was a brand name. It has become product. Then see the history of Colgate. We were using Dantamanjan as children. Then Colgate was a big campaign. But you see some cyclical thing because we are all from a management stream. Charcoal. Against charcoal there was a campaign and Colgate was a hit. Colgate entered the market. You see the latest campaign for Colgate. It has some charcoal now. Again charcoal has entered Colgate. The cycle. Charcoal has entered in the... Yes. So it's a very cyclical thing if you analyze how the products, they undergo change and change the society. Those who are interested, you can do post-graduation, you can do research. This is also very good. Dr. K.V. Venugopal is, outstanding example. He has done research in both Usmania and Kant. Dr. Disha, Colonel Venugopal, and all the faculty. You got very outstanding faculty with wealth of academic experience. That there are only two fields which are booming. Number one, management. Number two, technology. And as I mentioned, fusion of these two is going to be the future. But the world is changing and businesses are changing. The geotagging, the quick commerce, e-commerce, payment gateways, QR code, they all, symbols of whatever, is happening in the market now. And you are surrounded with opportunities. Maybe you can join some job because you get placement, maybe work for 2-3 years. But meanwhile, my appeal to all the students here, you continue to work on something of your choice, because there's so much opportunity for all of you. Your education will give you vision, direction, competitive advantage. You go through, how to do budgeting, risk analysis, accounting, everything you know. And with all this background, I can visualize that each of you, as your own path, you will shine as entrepreneurs, as businessmen in the days to come. Let's pause a second and question ourselves. And you can question yourself, what do you want in your life? That is the only question I want you to ask. What is that you want in your life? What is that actually we want? Success is not your, entire life. Success is, some aspiration. You want to do job or entrepreneur, whatever you want to do it. You can become teacher or researcher. Whatever aspiration you have, you can become. But finally, what is that you want in your life? Is it finally happiness? Do you agree with me or not? Those who say or feel or think that happiness is the final goal of our life, please raise your hand. No? You don't want happiness? But try to find out what is authentic happiness, real happiness, big happiness. You feel you want to be happy, but see once your surroundings, are they really happy? If they are really happy, then we should not have any problem. And are you happy? If you are happy, there is no problem. But keep asking yourself this question, are you really happy in your life? Once you are able to answer this question and satisfy yourself that you are happy, then it's okay. That's your life and that is your take. But this is the only question I want you to ask every time, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, and keep working on it. If you are not happy, keep working on it so that you get happiness. Because ultimately what we want in our life is happiness only. 5 components of real happiness, so that I will leave this platform, keep it open for you, think about it. The first component I feel about happiness is a positive feeling. It's preliminary positive feeling. You are having fun, music, dance, laughing, having company with good company with your friends. Okay, enjoy. This is a positive feeling, we can call it. Second component of happiness is engagement. Engagement in the sense, once we are reading or playing a game or doing something, then you lose sense of time, isn't it? You are totally immersed. Your brain is in, what we call alpha state of mind. It is between beta and theta. Alpha state means it will give a very powerful performance. Whatever you do, whatever you read, whatever activity you do, it will be a very, very powerful performance. So this engagement is also one component which will give you happiness. Third component is, I feel, relationships. The relationships with your family, with your friends, with all the loved ones, you feel is very, very important in your life, which will give a lot of happiness. Then, fourth component is accomplishments. Every day you accomplish something. When you accomplish something better, when you feel you are better every day, every year, then this is a kind of accomplishment. It will give you a lot of happiness. But final happiness is the meaning. The meaning of whatever you are doing. So whatever you are doing, do you believe in that? If you believe that there is a meaning for whatever you are doing, that is the ultimate happiness, authentic, real happiness. Whatever is said, it's after a 20 years research, one psychologist by name, his name is Martin Seligman. He has done research for 20 years. What is authentic happiness? He wanted to know, and he wrote a book, Authentic Happiness. So in that book, the summary of whatever it is I have told you is that he tried to know, because it is all relevant for our human beings, isn't it? Irrespective of our profession, age group or anything, ultimately we want happiness. And what is real happiness, big happiness, we wanted to know. And here is a psychologist who has done a lot of research for 20 years, came up with this hypothesis, and this hypothesis you can test in your life. Scrolling hours together, the mobile, irrespective of any which, go through reels, isn't it? Shorts, reels, go on, will be released in the brain, and because of the hormone, you get pleasure out of it. But what is its impact? Dopamine will go on released. You will get pleasure. You want to read a book. You want to study something. And generation, because I am seeing everywhere, real life, it is not two-dimensional. It is three-dimensional. My request, second request to all of you, read some books. Your generation is not reading books. Maybe getting knowledge from Google, YouTube, it's okay. But reading books, original books, written by somebody, original books, if you read, it will give a different feeling and different satisfaction, and you will learn different things of life. So reading habit, this generation is losing. And for your inspiration, you can read the biography of your own, leaders. So many. The problem with our society is, it is status-driven. It is not wealth-driven society. Unlike Western countries where capitalism is very clear there. Neither we have capitalism nor socialism. There is somewhere in between we are. And this is also a problem. Wish you all the best. God bless all of you. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
So I'm honored to take this opportunity to thank our chief guest for his informative address. Sir, your words have enlightened our minds, and we sincerely appreciate your wisdom you shared, drawing from your vast experience and remarkable journey. I also thank all entire student community of SCMSH for bringing life to this fest with your dedicated efforts. Now, dear audience, the energy is in the room is a proof of our collective passion and the spark of inspiration that has building steadily. With this vibrant atmosphere, I am sure that the stage is set for a celebration. Henceforth, with the great pride and excitement, I officially declare our first annual fest of SCMS Hyderabad, SYNERGIA and BLITZ 2025.
First and foremost, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Sri Partha Sarathi sir, IAS retired, former State Election Commissioner of Telangana, for gaining the inaugural ceremony of SYNERGIA 2025 with his invaluable insights and wisdom. Sir, your presence and inspiring words have truly set the tone for what promises to be an extraordinary event.
Extend heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being patient listeners and lending us your consistent attention.
And with that, the moment we were all waiting for. The grand ribbon cutting ceremony at the sports complex is waiting for all of us to commence this fest with great zest. So we request and invite all our students and guests to kindly move to the sports complex.